Hello YouTube. Today I'm sorry I haven't been posting in a while. And I've been busy and I got pink eye, so I've been to the doctors and I haven't been well. So, but today, well not really today, tonight I do want to show you guys what's going on with Yellowstone live right now, and it's 1 o'clock in Texas. What I want you guys to think is, or something like that, if it's possible that, it's escalating a way that these things right here, how it's getting bright, and it's pitch dark out there. To be honest with you, it's kind of hard to see those lights a little bit just because of how dark it is in the background. But notice how dark it is, and notice how the ground is lighting up. Now tell me this, you guys. Okay, if you guys ever seen it, at least try to look up a recent video of Yellowstone, at least a day or so. See if there's snow, if it snowed, or if it didn't. Because if I'm correct, it didn't snow, or most of it wasn't snow. And now this is the actual ground right here. I think this is the ground, not the ice. Don't tell me that this is the ice. I know there's probably ice still over here, but back here too, and the way it gets brighter too. That's a little odd, don't you think, too, how it gets brighter, and then how it's changing lighter, brighter, and changing in different ways. I'm going to be honest with you. With my opinion, I think it's coming to the point here where it's coming soon or something like that. I don't want to scare anybody on YouTube or anything like that, but I'm not like those people who just do it to scare people to talk about it. But if you don't look at this now, you're never going to know what's really happening live right now. Now if Yellowstone does go off, Texas might be hit real hard. And now I will say that I'm gonna have to put a warning out here, okay? And this is probably the video that I have to make here. Keep people safe. I don't know, I get this feeling that it's gonna go off real soon. I don't think about it, but I just got a feeling that, every day I'm gonna see black smoke everywhere, so I don't know why. Yeah, but I'm just gonna say this, okay? I think that everybody near Yellowstone, or at least in the radius of anything about Yellowstone, should leave that area or so and evacuate or do something, because this is a sign right here. Nobody else, maybe somebody, but I don't think they know at Yellowstone of what that is right there. I don't think they do the research about that right here at night. Because if I was them, I would close the park like they probably already did, which I heard they did. But they should put it on lockdown or so, or on watch, because it's not good. See how it's getting brighter and brighter? I will say this. I think it might do something soon, But I'm just trying to get this message out there to you guys so you know what's going on right now. But I don't know, who knows? It might never go off, or it might go off. But it's long past its time, and it's long past due. And this is a sign right here. This has got to be a sign, because there's nobody out there that late, and there's no post lights. As if you guys noticed, I'd say at least last year or so, they had watch lights. When it got darker, they don't have watch lights anymore on, which is kind of odd. And also, on top of that, they also turned off 2 cam sites. I can't find any of the usual cams I usually use. I took them off. But just notice how this might be the snow. Okay, this might be the snow right here. but I'm not too sure because it's also doing it back here. See how bright it gets? Now tell me, that can't be the moon. If it is, then how is it that the moon is blinking that much or even blinking at all? I know it can't be the sun, obviously, but how would the moon blink? I know the stars are probably blinking, but really, that many stars will do that to snow or to the ground? Now just look at this. Look at this. This has got to be a sign, okay? That something's gonna happen. The way how bright it's getting. Look how bright it was before when I started it. It was not as bright as it's getting. But that could possibly be the magma, or whatever that's under there. The core, the caldera or so. Now, I also saw on YouTube the picture of how close the lava is. Or whatever, I don't even know what's under it. But how close whatever is under there that's causing this is so close to the so close to the top of the ground that probably if any stick or so would actually go in there, at least make a hole or so, I'm telling you, something's gonna happen here. Now, this is kind of scary. This is a scary thing, you know, this right here. Because if I were you right now, and I'm glad I'm putting this out here, just because, you know, nobody knows, probably doesn't know about this, but if I were you, I would get out of Dodge of Yellowstone, or if you're even near it, get out of there. Or any family that lives there, get out of there, because it shouldn't be doing this, okay? I'm going to be telling you guys, I was curious about Yellowstone at least 2 years now, or at least a year. And this is going on the second year, maybe, if not 2. I have been supervising it a little bit. I know, because I knew how it was before when it didn't start with all these weird things going on. Okay, maybe most of the things were already going on. Okay, maybe some of those things were already happening, like the venting, but not this. Not this. I used to watch it overnight because I watched the watch light, the watch post thingy, the watch light that was over here. Used to be over here shining the light almost every night. Here. And surveilling. Now I don't see that. That's another sign. Maybe, you know. Then also, what else? What else? Oh yeah, the mountain is getting higher. More new ventings, too. That's another part that I've noticed. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you though, at least a year or so, it wasn't like this active, okay? And it wasn't like this 2 years ago. I didn't see this light stuff 2 years ago. I don't know if it's because they used the watch lights to stop people from seeing it, maybe. I don't know. You know, but obviously they're not concerned about this, which they should be on top of. Obviously they should be watching this because it's scary, and it might be the Los Alamos fire maybe going on. If you guys don't know what that is, you guys should check it out. It's electrical fire that's very rare. Or I mean electrical thing that's very rare, that's around things that aren't really normal. Not normal, but things that are so rare that you won't see it anytime soon. But you're seeing it now because something's going on. Now let's be honest, you guys. Okay, so volcanoes, right? Volcanoes blow up. Now, a regular volcano, you think you would see something like this? Like the ground, maybe? Well, this is probably the sign of it, a super volcano. Somehow, the glow of the lava or whatever is under there is showing through the ground, or so. Or it's glowing because of the dirt or so, or whatever it is trying to get weaker. Now, if you guys don't notice either, you guys should check the site out that I'm on right now if you can find it, because they have been changing things on Google or so are taking down these cams. But if you can in time, I wanted you to see about the mound. Watch the mound and watch the type of venting that's going on too. Now, what I want you guys to see is the mound of Old Faithful, how it's more blacker. Okay, how it's maybe not black, but more darker colored. Okay, more darker color. That's a sign too that it's cooking or so way too much. It's so probably so hot down there, and we don't know what it's gonna do. Now, what I also do believe too is if this thing is really deep, as they say, it's gonna leave a huge hole in Earth or so, or a huge cave underground, which might do something to half of the world, which would probably bring water or so, water issues and volcano issues. But our main issue, okay, our main issue that's probably worse than this right now, I'm going to have to say the 35 volcanoes that erupted at least last week. You guys should check that out. No news or anything has been telling you this stuff. Obviously because they don't want to scare anybody maybe, or just because they don't really want to let you guys know. You know how the news is in the media, how they lie and they hide things. But if you guys want to, you can look up the 35 volcanoes that erupted in the actual Ring of Fire area last week. 35 last week, which is quite a lot if you ask me. More than normal, and I believe it's possible. It's Nibiru or Planet X, whatever they're calling it. And you got also the temperatures too. It's really hot. It was like, okay, so the weather jumped from 50 here, 70 to 85, and then 88. It's really hot, like, I'm not gonna lie. But you guys should also, I'm gonna tell you one more thing before I stop this video to guys some more information about the Fukushima stuff and the chemtrails. If you guys don't know what the chemtrails are, you should look those up too. On Google, they should have something for those for you. And there's a theory that the government does it because I want you to breathe a specific thing that might do something to you, that might modify you some way. I don't know. Okay, I don't know too much information about that, but I do know that they're not stopping, and if they weren't doing anything, they would stop. But they're obviously hiding something up there because they're still doing it every day. It's an everyday thing, actually, up there. So obviously there's something going on with that with the military. And also, you guys should look that stuff up. And I believe that we're already under radiation or so. I don't know, just because I've been feeling a lot more weirder too. Mostly every day now, ever since Fukushima, I feel different. I feel more, I don't know, just really explain it, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna let you guys go now. Please take this information and not forget about it. And please know that things are being hidden from the media. I'm from the media and from the news that don't tell you guys anything and us anything. Only YouTubers, most of the truth is on YouTube. Okay, I'm just saying, maybe. But you guys should really research this stuff. It's not good. And also with the Ring of Fire thing, 35 volcanoes going off last week. That's got to be something there. Now we really got to watch over Yellowstone, because that's not going to be good when it goes off anytime. So please work on whatever you can do for your families if your family is in the area, or you have anybody who lives near it. Now, I know they closed it, I heard, for some odd reason, for something. Now, if you guys live anywhere next to the area, or even about 2 or 3 hours away, I would say take a plane and go to a different country or a different state. Wait till it's safer, and at least wait a couple weeks or so, see what goes on, and make sure it's clear, because I know it might go off here real soon. Thanks for listening or watching this video, and peace out. Good luck.